What's good, all of y'all? Happy Saturday. What's good, allegedly? What's good, Bird? What's good, Atlantic Star? What's good, Cinema Alexander? What's good to everybody? Happy Saturday. And thank y'all for joining me. What's good, some sweet? What is good, Lynn T? Lynn T, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the advice. And thank you. What's good? The Eagles fly high. Queen Diva, what's good? Child, I'm just here talking about begging criminal neck Kimmie. Criminal naked. She be begging. She be doing all this stuff, y'all. What's good, Triple? She be begging. Y'all, today, this morning, we done found out. What's good, PCG? We done found out that Kimmie done begged from most of the sector. Hey, Miss T Velocity. Hey, Tisa. And most of the sector is younger than her, y'all. How about that? How about that? So, y'all, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Hey, it's me, Felicia, and everyone. Barry, and everyone. So, y'all, I'm going to not look at the chat so I could say what I need to say. So, if I don't speak to you, don't take it personally. But, y'all, okay. So, as we all knew, probably about 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, Kimmie owes money to Misunderstood, $300 to be exact, to help her move. Then this morning I was listening to 7 Stars Live, and Beach got up there to defend herself, and Beach said that she had also loaned Kimmie a certain amount of money. I think Beach said it was $75 the first time, and then the next time it was between $50 to $75. Then Brianna came on as well on Sevens and said that she loaned Kimmie some money too. And that Kimmie paid her back. We also know that Kimmie had to borrow $10 from Robbie Privileged once upon a time. So Kimmie is just out here nickeling and diming the YouTube streets, y'all. Nickeling and diming. Kimmie's moderator, Exposed TV, was in the live on Sevens because after we learned about Kimmie borrowing all this money, I wanted to drag Kimmie because I'm like, at your age, you should have $10 up in your savings account to pay for your own gas. At your age, Kimmie, you should have $75 up in your savings account to pay for whatever you need to pay for. At your age, Kimmie, you should have $300 up in your account to pay for you to move. At your age, damn near 50, you should have that money already up in the savings, especially considering that you don't have kids. Why is it that 50-year-old bitches who don't even have kids out here nickel and diming the YouTube streets to death? And then once they nickel and dime the YouTube streets to death, then they want to be mad and have a mad day and start trying to blast you and dox you and put your information. But bitch, you was just asking me for help. You was just borrowing. Exposed TV said, oh, and I told Exposed TV, I said, currently, I have $7,000 up in my savings account. It would have been $10,000 if not for the fact that I had to go through my legal situation, y'all, in which I didn't come on here and ask the YouTube streets for help at all. I just simply went into my savings of $10,000 and pulled out of there what I needed. You know, that's what you do. That's called being a responsible adult. That's called adulting. So when I needed to pull from my 10,000 that I had just right there up in my savings, waiting for whatever, and I had to pull from that, now I got 7,000. Now I got 7. But guess what? It was money well spent, because guess what? I'm home. I'm right here talking to y'all. Right here talking with y'all. But Exposed TV then tried to one-up me and say, well, you got $7,000 up in your savings account when you really should have 15,000. Well, if you should have 15,000, instead of you being on sevens trying to tell us about it, you need to be right over there where you being a moderator over there on Kimmie's to let her know. Because if you believe that the average person should have $15,000 saved up, then you should be telling Kimmie that. Because Kimmie is the one that's borrowing $300. Kimmie is the one that's coming through and taking $10 for gas. Kimmie is the one that's coming through and taking $75. Kimmie is the one that's coming through and taking everything from everybody, but she ain't even got $1,000 saved up. But you gonna get on the chat for 7 and say that we should have 15,000. Go tell Kimmie that. Go tell her with her broke ass. Hell, if Kimmie had money even in the first place, there wouldn't have been no reason for her to be writing bad checks and getting caught in petty theft and all this type of bullshit. It's crazy to me how the moderators, y'all, what I'm noticing is people's moderators be moderating for them, and then they be coming through and try to spit the same stuff that they would never speak in the person's chat for whom they are moderating. Like, for that person, Exposed TV, to feel so comfortable, talk about we need 15,000. But go up in Kimmie's chat and tell her that. Go up in her members only live and tell her that, because I know you a member. Go over there and tell her that. Because at the end of the day, the point that I'm making is, I do understand people with children, they are not able to save money. But single people without children, there is absolutely no excuse for you to be on here nickel and diming other people, especially nickel and diming other people who are younger than you. But then you will get up on here and brag about driving a Mercedes, but you don't even have $10 to put gas up in the tank of the Mercedes. You will get on here and brag about how much your rent costs, but you don't even have $300 to move. You will get up on here and brag about all the things that you got. Designer shit. But you had to borrow $75 from Brianna. The body count keeps increasing as far as how many people on this application Kimmie has borrowed money from and burnt. Now, as many beefs as I done had up on this motherfucker, the one thing that y'all can't never say is that I took money from a motherfucking soul. Not a motherfucking soul. Y'all, I done beef with plenty up on here, and I ain't never had to ask them for a motherfucking thing. I done beef with plenty, and nobody has got on here yet and said that I asked them for money or I took money from them and all this, because I ain't a broke bitch. Kimmie is a broke bitch. It is the $10, Lynn T. It really is. The reason why Kimmie even made her channel is because she didn't have money, y'all. What's good, Fifi TV? What's good as the algorithm turns? Kimmie didn't have her own money. And I guess because she was tired of borrowing money from other people, that's what made her become her own content creator. But at this point, we know she owed Misunderstood money. She owed Beach money. She owed Robbery Privilege money. She was owing Brianna money, but she paid Brianna back. That's 4 people, y'all. 4 people. What's good straight out of the storyline? 4 people. PCG said, "Can I borrow some money for my birthday?" No, you can't borrow. Hey, Dwayne. No, PCG. I can't lend out any money currently because I'm on probation. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Let me get through this part of my life, and then I'll be able to say. I'll be able to say. But no, unfortunately not, you know. And that's my thing. Kimmie came after Beach all out the blue, all willy-nilly and stuff up on her live. She ain't have nothing else to talk about. So she came trying to drag Beach last night. Kimmie, I have to say, I have to give you credit where credit is due. You spoke about how Beach lied on me, tried to say that I was trying to deal with that official dude. That is fact. So, Kimmie, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling the truth about that. But I do have the receipts of my conversation with Official. And my conversation with Official was nothing more than me trying to tell him about the beef sector and who he might need to go and support. And I still have the receipts about that. But Beach did lie on me back then about it. Beach tried to act like I was trying to have a rendezvous with this man. No, I had met the man on Sincerely Yours Nadia A's channel. If anybody knows Sincerely Yours Nadia A, she does these nighttime lives on Saturday, which is kind of like grown folks edition or whatever, but they don't be talking sexually explicit most of the time. They just talk about common problems in adulthood. And I had met the dude on there, and he was saying that he was going to come and check out my channel and things like that. And I think he had questions about people that I was speaking about in my commentary. And so that's whenever I was trying to give him a little bit of a backstory through Instagram about the different people that I was speaking about in order for him to familiarize himself with some of the people that I'm talking about. But back then, Beach had tried to make that like I was trying to come on to this man, which is an absolute lie. But Kimmie did say that that was a lie. And, you know, I confronted Beach about it. And once I confronted her about it, you know, she still held on to her lie. But eventually she had to realize that she had lied on me. I think that Beach, well, I can tell you for sure, I don't think, but for sure, Beach never apologized to me at all about that. But what she did do was start letting me know when Kimmie was trying to plot on me. Y'all hear me? Beach never apologized to me for trying to throw my name up in these streets like I was a dick dyke, like I was trying to fuck with that man. But what she did do was change that behavior. Kimmie, your words. The best apology is change behavior. Ain't that what you say, Kimmie? Don't you say it all the time? The best apology is change behavior. So how Beach changed her behavior was that whenever she was cool with Kimmie, a few times when Kimmie was trying to do something against me, Beach let me know. Beach let me know. And so therefore today, I don't vilify Beach for that. I think that was an unnecessary lie, but she did it for whatever reason. But today I don't vilify her. It is what it is. She said it. It's done. It's done. But Beach did let me know when Kimmie was trying to be on my neck. Beach did let me know when Kimmie said that she was going to send some alphas to my house to try to beat me up. Beach did let me know when she was trying to use her sorority and her fraternity. Well, she was in the sorority, but the people that she knew from her being in the sorority, she wanted to send them to do something to me, to do harm to me. What's good, Octavius? So she didn't let me know that. What's good, Rhonda? Triple, I ain't even see what they had sniped, but it must have been for a damn good reason. Hey, VMW. Yeah, something sweet. When I tell you Kimmie was trying to go through her sorority and find out people who lived in Atlanta, and then just try to have them do her a favor. Because I guess in these sororities and when you're a Mason and all this type of stuff, y'all do shit in secret and y'all do favors and everything. And that's why I told Kimmie even back then, I was like, when I found out about it from Beach, I said, Kimmie, I said, there is no way that you're going to be trying to send your people to come here to get a bullet. Because if anybody show up at my house trying to do anything to me or trying to bring harm to me, they will get a bullet. And I told her that back then, y'all. But that's what she believed. But either way, I believe that Beach never did give me an I'm sorry apology. But she did try to watch out as far as other things. And so the Exposed TV person was trying to tell us about savings account and what we need to do. Exposed TV was trying to speak in Seven's chat, trying to tell the people on the panel who Kimmie owes money to, how they need to shift their savings and things like that. Exposed TV, what you need to do is you need to go and tell Kimmie how she needs to shift her savings. Don't go to the people that she already owe money to and try to tell them what they need to do to save. Clearly, they've been doing a lot to save. Otherwise, she wouldn't even have been able to go and get money from them in the first place. So go tell it to her. Go tell it to her. And I'm sure that Kimmie will probably be like, well, why J.Dunn talking about me out the blue like this? The same reason why you talked about Beach out the blue. Speaking of her talking about Beach, y'all, let me see if y'all peep the manipulation. Kimmie is a master manipulator, y'all. She truly is. And anybody that doesn't peep the fact that she is a master manipulator, I don't know what to tell y'all. What's good, Laura Karma? And Jen the Goddess and Angel Ray and everybody? The reason why I feel like she is a master manipulator is because the only reason why she chose last night to come out the blue and go against Beach, I ain't even heard Beach speaking about her. But she went at Beach because she knew that Beach was the sole moderator for VS's main channel. As y'all know, or most of y'all should have heard through the grapevine, for some reason, within the last 2 days or whatever, VS took all of her moderators away. And the only moderator that she loved standing was Beach. Beach is Better. And so Beach is Better was the only moderator left over there. And VS said that she kept Beach as the moderator because she didn't want to have to eat her words when it comes to Grown Folks TV, because Grown Folks TV must have told VS that she was going to mod Beach anyway. So VS is keeping Beach, is holding her hostage as a moderator. Well, I got to make it so theatrical. VS is holding this Beach hostage as a moderator because she don't want to go back on her word and make it like Grown Folks TV was right about the whole situation. What's good, Natural? So Beach is over there being the moderator against her will. Beach is saying, give us free. Give us free. Like the movie Amistad. Beach is over there saying, I want to be free. But y'all, Beach over there. So because Beach is the sole moderator, that's the reason why Kimmie decided to come all of a sudden and go in at Beach. Now, y'all, we have already seen Kimmie try to drag Beach. We have already seen Kimmie tell us about Beach and our cook, about Beach and our cook's wife, about Beach and R. Cook's daughters, about the sorority, about the AKA, about Beach and her having affinity towards all of these men on here. We've already heard Kimmie tell these stories. We've heard Kimmie tell these stories about Beach and her marriage. We've heard Kimmie tell these stories about Beach and the white man that she's married to. We've heard Kimmie tell all these stories about Beach's living quarters. We've heard her tell all these stories. What's good? Hello, Starlight. Thank you for joining me. Y'all. So, no lie. I was in Deanna's yesterday morning or 2 mornings ago, and Deanna and them was talking. I think it was Deanna's. And they was talking about the white beef sector. If it was a white beef sector. And y'all, there is a white beef sector. It's white people who be beefing, y'all. And Hello Starlight is one of the first people that I found over there in that sector. So y'all see Hello Starlight up in the chat, y'all. And I done posted a couple of her videos on my community wall so that y'all could go over there and take a look at her videos to see, because they be beefing over there too. Y'all, it be police calling over there. It be CPS calls over there. It be, I'm about to dox your family over there. I'm about to dox your husband over there. I'm about to call your wife job over there. They be doing the most over there. And they are technically called the drama sector. Oh, the purple. I know it's called the drama sector. But the fact is, the people in the beef sector call it the white beef sector. Beef sector people call it the white beef sector. Yeah. Sarah Van, yes. And so they are called the drama sector. But last night when Hello Starlight was live, I was up in her chat and I told her, I said, many people are hearing about a white beef sector. I said, and I think they talking about y'all over here. I said, I did let them know that y'all were the drama sector. I said, but are you offended by people y'all beef sector? And she laughed in her live stream and she said, no, we are not offended at all. So don't worry. I was very, very gracious, because I know this the drama sector because I've gone over there probably like a year ago, and I clicked the link and I was up there with them and I was asking them questions, y'all. And I was like, what sector is this? Because another thing, Hello Starlight has a lot of information about that sector over there, and she knows all of the dirt about many of the people. But another person who has most of the dirt about the people over there is German Lady. Y'all forgot about German Lady. Remember, German Lady was the German white lady who used to be over here with us. And German Lady stopped being over here with us as much, but started being over there. So that's how come I ended up finding out about them over there, because German Lady was always over there and she would be sharing it on her community wall and stuff like that. And then whenever I would see her share something, or I would go and listen to her commentary, then I would hear her talking about these new people. And I'm like, who the hell is this? And German Lady would be like, well, J.Dunn, this is the white people, J.Dunn. J.Dunn, we know that the beef sector, we know that you guys do a lot. And I wanted to go somewhere where I fit in. And so I went over there and I met these people. And J.Dunn, you should come over. You would be okay over there. Y'all, that's my first time trying to impersonate German Lady. I hope I did a good job. I know I didn't, but I hope I did. Because I don't have no beef with German Lady. But that's what she told me. And so when she told me about these other people that she was corresponding with over there, then I went on ahead and went over there. And that's how I ended up finding Hello Starlight and a whole bunch of other people. But Hello Starlight is typically where it really be going down. Like, it be going down. She just be having an open panel and people be coming and clicking on and giving out their grievances. And I think I like her platform because it seems like she's been around to watch all of this stuff unfold over there with all of these new people, to where she is able to, if somebody is lying, she's going to track them up in their lie. If somebody is fabricating something that happened, she's going to track it. And so that's what I like about it. So yeah, on my community wall, y'all, if y'all want to check out the drama sector, aka the white beef sector, go and find Hello Starlight. Get up in her chat the next time she live, and y'all can ask questions, and she gonna keep y'all filled in over there about what's going on. But okay, so about Hello Starlight. But so then my next thing that I was going to talk about during this live, y'all, because I already talked about Kimmie and shit. I talked about Beach. On a little bit of a more somber note, y'all. Or it's not even somber. It's just more serious. Hey, Fakes. And Battle Roach and everybody. It's more serious because, y'all, I posted on my community wall today too, y'all, that James had put a video, and he talked about a TikTok video that he watched on March 1st. And he did a video about it, giving his commentary about a TikTok video that he saw. But the TikTok video showed a police officer chasing another person. The person jumped the fence, but the police officer wasn't able to jump the fence to go after him. And James was saying how initially he thought it was funny, but then he realized hey, this person can get away no matter what they did. And the reason why I shared that, y'all, is because the universe has its way of preparing us for the things that come up in our lives. And y'all, this is all jokes aside. All jokes aside. The universe has a way of preparing us, y'all. And I promise y'all, even in my life, I've seen it. Where the universe will prepare me for something where I might watch something or I might observe something, not even with videos, but just in life in general. And then something will happen that will touch my actual real and personal life a day or two after that. And then automatically when it happens, I'm able to put two and two together to figure out why I even encountered this in the first place. And so I was wondering, whenever I had put my my community wall post, the fact that this stuff that might be going on with James's brother allegedly, perhaps that was the universe trying to prepare him for what might be on the horizon and what might be to come. Perhaps. And I know some people don't believe in the universe or believe in fate and things like this, but y'all, that stuff is truly real. That stuff is truly real. And so I saw that video. Heidi shared it first, and then I saw it from Heidi sharing it, and I went on and shared it myself. But, for that to be the video that he posted on March 1st. Meanwhile, whenever I read the article about possibly James's brother, the situation that happened with quote unquote James's brother happened on February 28th. James posted his video. James posted his video on March 1st. So it was the next day. I'm not no damn reptilian. Dwayne, I'm not no reptilian now. What I am, though, is I'm really in tune with certain things spiritually. Because, sometimes, how do you know? How do you know what's going on if it's not certain things that happen within signs? And I don't think that I have to be a reptilian to talk about the signs that the universe will give you. The main thing is, are you paying attention to the signs that you receive? That's the main thing. Yeah, I understand, Dwayne. That's the main thing, because you get all the signs, but if you ignore them, you ignore them. That's my thing. I'm going to go even personal, because I don't want, if James ever look back on this, I don't want him to think I'm picking with him about his brother. But I'm going to go even more personal with y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all what I mean about the universe. about the universe. Now, for me, even though YouTube was notified of stuff that I had going on in my personal life like 2 weeks ago, I already knew about this stuff in December. And I already knew that I had a good attorney and that I was just going to go through my attorney and keep living my life. But the way that signs came to me during that time is the Rob Rack thing happened. For some reason, I watched Rob Rack because I knew personally I had my own stuff that I was dealing with, even though pretty much all of that was taken care of because my attorney had let me know and all this kind of stuff. That's what you pay an attorney for. They handle it all before you even have to look at it. However, where Rob kept getting himself in all this trouble, I felt like that was the universe or even that was God trying to show me what type of trouble I could be in if I don't pay attention. So even though I couldn't stand Tracy at that time and I still can't, I paid attention to her story and what was going on with Rob Rack. And I watched Rob Rack make mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. I watched Rob Rack get locked up. I watched Rob Rack get set free. I watched Rob Rack get locked up about 12 hours later, right after he got out. I watched that. And when I watched it, the only thing that I could do was, okay, the universe must need me to be paying attention to this. Then, even with all the Rob Rack stuff, y'all, what I also noticed was during all that, VS came back. When VS came back, she said she had all these jailhouse stories that she was going to tell. She said that she had all of these encounters that she had whenever she was going through the legal system and all this. And I knew that was a thing too. I'm like, the universe wants me to look at this stuff and observe this stuff because I already knew what I was dealing with. Y'all didn't until Shelly came here thinking that I was going to fight her ass and I wasn't going to fight her. Another thing is, in hindsight, for all of y'all that's here, now do y'all see why I was so pissed off that Shelly sent me gummies in the mail? Now, in hindsight, do y'all see why I was so livid that Shelly sent me motherfucking gummies in the mail? Because in hindsight, I already knew what legal stuff I was facing. So the nerve of a bitch to send me some damn illegal shit up in my mailbox for me to be driving around with that bullshit up on me. The nerve. And that's why I can't stand Shelly. Fuck her. Fuck her and all her ailments and everything else that come along with her. Because she was trying to do me bad. What's good, Jackson? And 300. Hey, Nikki, baby. But anyway, I say all that to say, at that time, even though I was just watching YouTube like all of y'all, I feel like the universe was trying to show me some things, and I just took heed to those things. I don't have any court date. I'm done. I don't have any court date. But so anyway, I felt like the universe was trying to show James something before reality actually happened. And so that's why I shared that video on my community wall. So if y'all get a chance, go look at it. It's unfortunate. Me and James done beefed in the past, but y'all, that was probably like 3 or 4 years ago. But it wasn't that much of a serious beef, in my opinion, for me to not feel empathy about his brother. I just hope that... Oh, I don't have a court date with Shelly. No, I don't have a court date with Shelly. No, when she sent me those gummies, I filed the police report on it. But they didn't press charges against her. I just filed the police report. And because I filed that police report, she ain't sent nothing like that again. And to be honest, that's enough for me. She don't need to go to jail for sending the shit, but just don't send shit again. So that's all. But yeah, so I wish James and his brother the best, y'all. But that's one thing too. I'm looking at people on here that's really talking about, oh, well, everybody that's spreading this message and talking about James and all this kind of stuff, they better know that James got a hitter on his side and don't fuck with him. Well, if you've been in the beef sector for as long as I have, we already knew his brother was a hitter. When James first was up on here, his brother was already incarcerated for something that he did. And I think it had something to do with unaliving a person, but I'm not sure. So we already knew that James' brother was a hitter. So now people are like, because this has happened here recently, they like, oh, well, James got a hitter. Don't mess with him and all this. If you was here, then you already know that his brother ain't scared of much of anything. His brother ain't scared of much of anything. But yeah, I wish them the best. And I do wish his mama the best. But outside of that, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, so let me move on to my next thing. So my next thing is, back to Kimmie trying to manipulate VS. VS don't like to listen to other people. But she really need to start listening to people because we know a little bit more about these people than she do. And what I do feel like is that Kimmie is trying to drive a wedge in between VS and Beach is better because Beach is not a sole moderator for VS. Kimmie did that commentary and brought up the fact that that Beach spoke ill about Raw Beef Privilege's son who has autism. And she did that deliberately in order to trigger VS because she knows damn well that VS's son also has autism. Y'all have to peep game when people will do commentary and deliberately try to trigger you in order to manipulate you into acting and behaving in the way that they would like to see you behave and act. The fact that she brought up Raw's child when she trying to drag Beach is unbelievable. Raw's son didn't have nothing to do with her trying to drag Beach. But it's because she's trying to manipulate and make VS view Beach in a certain way because of Raw's child. Because Raw and VS both have something in common, and that's having an autistic son. I peeped that right away. Peeped it right away. You know, Kimmie is a piece of work. Hey, Sarah Real Talking, everybody. Hey, Dr. Pat. Hey, Sugarfoot. Hey, Niecy. Y'all, it was just crazy. Whenever I was just listening to that, I was like, that shit is just crazy. But I would hope that VS is smart enough to see past it and see through it. But who knows? Who knows? Outside of me seeing that she was trying to do a lot of manipulation tactics, one thing that I can say is that I am just thoroughly enjoying VS getting acquainted with these people, but then I'm also going to be happy when she see the true colors of them. I see a lot of them that's falling in line with her just for the clout, for the purpose of the clout. I mean, hell, Kimmie just fell out of an alliance with Phi Babe and Tracy, so she out here on her own. So now she ready to kiss VS ass to try to keep her having some numbers keep her having more support over there. Y'all have to know, if Kimmie had not fallen out with Phi Babe and Tracy before VS had came back here, Kimmie would not be giving VS the time of day. And this is how you truly can look and see that people are two-faced, they flip-floppy, they turncoats, they all of this. Because if she still had those relationships with them two, she wouldn't be giving VS no time of day. But now, because she standing alone, now she want to try to involve VS in all this mess. Same thing with Intrusion. Intrusion is just trying to piggyback off VS. And y'all, I'm really tickled pink to see VS dealing with my leftovers. You know, VS dealing with my leftovers. You know, I pretty much know what's going to happen or what's going to be said before it's even done or said. But now VS is tangling with it. And I honestly estimate, I believe that at some point, what's good, Taylor May and Deborah Mayo? At some point, Intrusion gonna piss her off. VS gonna start feeling used. Did VS feel used by Dovey when Dovey was over there being supportive? And after a while, VS felt used and threw Dovey away. The same thing is gonna happen with Intrusion. Mark my words. Wait and see. Wait and see. And also, my last thing that I want to say about D-Cop. So about 2 or 3 lives ago, I had went off because Love Blake came in and was asking me about if I was going to be a part of DC Cop's lesbian panel. And I had to go off. I had to go off on D-Cop because D-Cop is also a turncoat. Y'all, do y'all know the day after I did that live, D-Cop was on her community wall. Somebody went on her comments and said that I was dragging her. And D-Cop was like, well, I don't deal with immature people like that anyway. Well, D-Cop, if you don't deal with immature people like me, then why was you sending Love Blake over here to my channel and in my chat to ask me to be a part of a panel with you? See, that's that fake, phony bullshit that I don't like. That's that shit that I don't respect. I don't give a damn if you a veteran or a retired police officer or whatever. I can't get down with that. Because in the one breath, you sending your moderator to come over here to ask me to be a part of your panel. Then whenever I give my feedback, then you say that you don't deal with immature people. Well, if you don't deal with immature people, then you shouldn't have sent your moderator over here to ask me about a motherfucking thing. Because I didn't ask to be a part of your panel at all. I didn't ask to be included at all. But it's interesting how even whenever you tell somebody some bullshit, people don't like to hear what's right because it's coming from you. The fact is, D-Cop is a damn turncoat, and that's why I don't want to be a part of nothing affiliated with her. I don't want no panel. I don't want to be a part of anything with her. Let me see. Battle Roach said, every time Joyce see my avatar, her PTSD acts up. Good to see you, my daughter. I can go get my pointer. My nails are long. I said, let VS kick them people ass in the other sectors. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Hey, no nonsense. I saw that, too, about her was getting into it with them people over there in them other sectors, y'all. And that's the thing. I watched the people over there. Meek Mob, Chanel, Cartel. Who else? Smokeahonis, Skoke, Mysterious. It's a few of them. But I only knew about all those people because I first started watching Room Shaker first. Room Shaker came over here. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sarah. Room Shaker first came over here and started supporting me probably about a year ago or something. And I started trying to support her back. And that's how I started finding out about all these other people. And that's whenever I would hear them talk about it, whether they was dragging each other or whatever. And whenever I would hear them talk, then I would just go and try to find them myself. It's a few, even the men over there that I'm subscribed to. Hey, Lita. So yeah, it's interesting how you kind of could connect the dots. But I would never go over there and start shit with them because I don't know their backstory. I mean, hell, I got enough going on in my own damn life. I don't know your backstory. I doubt I'm going to click a link unless you asking me a question specifically. I ain't clicking no damn link over there. I'm just there to support your channel, give you the click and the view, and listen to your thoughts and what you have to say. That's it. If I want to give feedback, I might type it up in the channel. But for the most part, whenever it's new people that I'm not associated with like that, I'm not about to be going above and beyond to give them a comment about some shit that I don't know about. Because that's one thing too. The beef sector can't stand when people come over here and give an opinion or choose a side without knowing everything that happened, which is understandable. But for me, whenever I go to those new sectors like the Mo3 or the black sector, country sector, or whoever, or even the white beef sector, aka the drama sector, I don't be jumping up in their stuff because I wasn't here. I don't know what's true and what's not true. So I'm here to listen to all sides of the story. But for the most part, I'm not even invested in it to even pick a side. People was mad at the lady Toya over there because of her having her kids at her house while she was trying to be promiscuous. But that's the funny thing too, because of all people, and please like my video, y'all. Please like my video. For all of y'all here, please like my video. Of all the people that I saw that tried to give commentary on Toya, y'all, the person who I was the most shocked to even fix their lips or their motherfucking face to give commentary about Toya's situation with her being drunk was damn Intrusion. Intrusion would like us to forget that Intrusion brought Jazzy G into her house and let Jazzy G live there for a month with her kids. With her kids still living there. But meanwhile, she want to have some judgment against Toya for having a man up in her house and the kids were there, and the man was only up in there for one night. Now let's think about it. Having a stranger that you are sexually attracted to in your house for one night or for 1 month while your kids are still there. A stranger around your kids that you were sexually attracted to, have him there for 1 month or 1 day. Toya at least only had the man there for 1 day, at least what we could see. However, Intrusion had Jazzy up in her living quarters with her kids for a month. But now she want to be up on her soapbox trying to point her finger at Toya and tell Toya about what she did wrong. Bitch, please. Please. Right, Lynn T. Lynn T said, I choose C. Neither. Not up in my house. Child, Intrusion didn't invite anybody to her house. Intrusion gave me her address and all this type of bullshit. Intrusion was just waiting on somebody to pull up. Waiting on somebody to pull up. No Nonsense said, Mr. No Nonsense said, stranger danger. Right. And it's just like, you were the wrong person to be trying to deliver a message to Toya about what she did wrong when you have did the most wrong. Hell, you done had strange men from Bigo, YouTube, and everywhere else coming to your house. Had strange women the same way. Hell, I would have been one of them strange women the same way. So, girl, please, don't give your opinion on Toya and what Toya did. Don't give your opinion or your feedback on what you think Toya did wrong because, bitch, you done worse. And if I'm not mistaken, Toya ain't 45 years old like you are, Intrusion. Intrusion, You was fucking up making these mistakes, and you was 44 years old. Just based on the looks of Toya, she might be up in her 30s. But Intrusion, you was 44 years old when you was doing your bullshit. Ask me how I know. So the nerve of you to even try to place judgment on that person, or to even try to do commentary to put your 2 cents in, for you to even say what type of mother you think that person is. Please stop. But I look forward to the day when VS realizes how Intrusion really is, how much of an opportunity she is, how much of a clout chaser she is, and she see it for herself. Hey, Maverick. And then when she go off on it, y'all, I'm going to be right here for it. I'm going to be right here. But anyway, y'all, let me get off here with y'all. Y'all know I only give like an hour or less. And so I just wanted to give my 2 cents. Please like my video. Damn it, like my video. Carmen said Intrusion is starting to do with VS what she did with Jazzy to get in her circle. Right. But that's the thing, y'all. I don't even know if VS knew who Jazzy G was. Because Jazzy done left YouTube. Now, VS, I'm giving you a piece of tea. I honestly think that this is what I think. VS, I'm giving you 2 interviews. 2 interviews that you need to do on your platform. One interview Jazzy G about Intrusion, so that you can get all the facts and all the details about Intrusion. That will be a lucrative interview on the Monetize channel. Jazzy G, interview her about Intrusion. The second interview that I think that you should do is a lady on here by the name of All About the Trees. Do the interview with All About the Trees regarding Benzone. All About the Trees is the one who sent me all the information about Benzone after Benzone threatened to pull up on me. Benzone threatened to come from Birmingham, Alabama to pull up on me last October. And All About the Trees hit me up to give me the 411 about this bitch, because at that time I didn't even know who she was. I honestly think you trying to pay $500 for an interview. I don't even think that these people would charge you that much for an interview, but the information that you will gather will be very lucrative. And I didn't even owe you that, but I'm just giving you that because you trying to get to know a lot of these people that you really don't know. So you need to really talk to some of the people who truly know. That's all I got to say about that. But Lita, no, just catch the replay, Lita, because I got to get off of here. I done been on here for almost 54 minutes. So it's time, y'all. But thank y'all for joining me. If you're catching the replay, please like the video, share the video, whatever, y'all. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to be watching up in the streets, y'all. Bye.